Have you ever felt exhausted from the constant need to prove who you are in this bustling, noisy world that never seems to stop or sleep? We spend our entire lives trying to fill ourselves with titles, possessions, and external validation, hoping they will define our worth and give us meaning. But look closely at the noise around you. The things that are most full are often the most fragile and the most vulnerable to breaking apart. Why is it that the person who has nothing left to prove is the one who holds the most absolute and unshakable power in existence? Are you truly running towards something special? Or are you actually running away from the haunting emptiness that resides deep within your own soul? When the lights go out and the audience leaves, who are you behind the mask of success that you wear so proudly for others? The pressure to be someone is a heavy burden. We carry the weight of expectations until our backs break under the strain of being seen. The noise of proof is a trap. It keeps you busy, but leaves you hollow. It demands everything from you, but gives back only temporary satisfaction. To be powerful is not to be loud. It is to be so secure in your existence that you no longer need the world to notice. Let us step away from the noise and explore the profound paradox of emptiness, where the greatest strength is found in having nothing to show. In ancient Taoist philosophy, the true utility of a cup lies in its empty space, not in the decorative clay that forms its outer walls. A mind that is already full of prejudices and the desperate desire to prove itself has no room left for the light of true wisdom. When you choose to be empty, you paradoxically become infinite. You are no longer limited by the boundaries of your ego or your past achievements. Emptiness is not a negative state of nothingness or loss. It is a state of total readiness to contain and experience the entire universe. Do you have the courage to let go of your crowded identity and become like this empty room, open to everything and attached to nothing? The circle of life is most complete when it encompasses the void. It is the center of the wheel that allows the wagon to move. The most powerful version of yourself is not the one you built out of pride, but the one you found in the quiet of surrender. Only a still, empty surface can reflect the truth of the world. A turbulent heart sees only its own distorted and fearful projections of reality. Release the need to be full. Embrace the space between your thoughts, and find the power that comes from simply being present and aware. Society teaches you that you must be special to be worthy. But this pursuit of specialness is often nothing more than a gilded cage. When you try to prove you are smart, you live in constant fear of looking stupid. Your brilliance becomes a shield you must always carry. When you try to prove you are wealthy, the fear of being seen as poor haunts your every purchase and every social interaction you have. Confidence based on proving something is merely borrowed confidence. It is a fragile house of cards that can be blown away by a single criticism. The climb to the top of social status is a journey with no summit. There is always someone higher, someone faster, and someone more accomplished. In this race, the winner is still a prisoner. The real power belongs to the one who realizes the ladder itself is an elaborate illusion. The most powerful people do not need external validation. They do not need to be someone to others, because they are already themselves to themselves. Shed the weight of who you think you should be. Every title you drop makes your step lighter and your spirit more free and agile. Walking through life without the need to impress is the ultimate luxury. It is a quiet rebellion against a world obsessed with appearances and fame. When you are no longer defined by what you do or what you own, you are finally free to explore the true depth of who you are. The philosophy of Wu Wei, or non-doing, is not about laziness. It is the art of acting without the friction of ego-driven effort or force. Water does not fight the rock, yet it is the water that ultimately shapes the mountain. It yields, yet it is the most powerful force. When you have nothing to prove, your actions become pure and aligned with the natural flow of life. You act because it is necessary, not for praise. This is the power of non-resistance. like a flower that blooms without an audience. Your value is inherent and does not depend on being seen. The person at the lowest, most humble position is like water. They are close to the earth, yet they sustain all life without ever demanding credit. When your intentions are empty of self, your power becomes universal. You become an instrument through which the wisdom of the world can flow, to lead without dominating, to achieve without boasting. This is the hidden path of the truly powerful. They move the world by standing still. In the silence of your own being, you find a strength that no army can defeat, and no amount of money can ever hope to buy. You are a part of the whole, and the whole is a part of you. In the state of Wu Wei, the struggle finally ends. Accepting your place in the flow of things is the ultimate act of power. You no longer need to swim against the tide of existence. Imagine the absolute freedom that comes when you stop caring about what others think. This is not indifference. It is the height of true power. It is the power to be yourself without a mask. You are silent because you are full, not because you have nothing of value to say. You step back because you can see the whole picture, not because you are weak. Emptiness is your shield against the world's harsh judgments. When you do not judge others, you release the need to judge yourself. You break the cycle of comparison that fuels the fires of suffering. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you are empty of comparison, you are finally free to appreciate the unique beauty of your own life. To possess nothing is to own everything. When you do not cling to things, the entire world becomes your home and your sanctuary. You become the observer of the play, rather than a desperate actor seeking applause. You are centered in the storm of human emotions. True power is the ability to let go. The tighter you grip, the more you lose. The more you release, the more you truly hold. You are the ocean, not the individual waves. Realize your vastness and the triviality of the things you once tried so hard to prove. There is a profound dignity in being nobody. From that space of nobody, you can finally become anyone and experience the fullness of life. The path is open to those who travel light. Leave your ego at the gate and walk into the sunlight of your own true nature. The most powerful person is the one who does not need to show power. Their presence alone is enough to change the energy of a room. The most confident person is the one who does not need to display confidence. They are at peace with their own imperfections and human flaws. The most liberated person is the one who has mastered the art of being empty. They are free from the opinions and judgments of others. Stop searching for meaning outside, and you will finally see. Stop trying to grasp onto things, and you will truly possess what is yours. Stop proving your existence to the world, and you will finally begin to truly exist. Your worth is not a performance for an audience. Can you hear the calling of the silence within you? It is the voice of your true self, waiting for the noise to finally stop. In that small point of light, there is more power than in all the stars in the sky. It is the core of your being. Everything you have ever sought is already here, in the emptiness you were once so afraid to face. It is your greatest and truest treasure. Embrace the void, for it is the source of all creation. In the emptiness, you find the strength to build a life of true meaning. Today, try to let go of just one thing you are using to prove your value to others. Experience the lightness that follows that release. Let your cup be empty once again. Let the space within you be clear and ready for the wonders that life wants to give you. You will find that in this emptiness, you are stronger than you have ever been. You are no longer afraid of the shadows or silence. Thank you for taking this time to listen to your soul. The journey back to your own emptiness is the most important one you'll take. Be no one, so that you can finally be everyone. This is the ultimate secret of the masters, and the truly wise throughout time. Your power is not in what you do, but in who you are when you are doing nothing. Rest in that profound and holy truth. Go forth with an empty heart and a full spirit. The world awaits the person who has nothing to prove and everything to give. The most powerful journey you will ever take is the return to the beautiful and sacred emptiness that resides at the core of your soul. Remember, the less you try to be, the more you actually are. Find peace in the void. Find power in the silence. Just be.